ما رماني الهوى وش بصير يا ابن العمي إذا التقينا سوا على الهوى على الهوى يا ما رماني الهوى.
everyone hear me? Can you give a comment or a thumbs up if you guys can see us, can hear us? Is it glitchy? Yes. You guys hear us? Sorry for the glitching and all that stuff. I'm trying to make sure that the Wi-Fi is really not that great here, so we're using like multiple Wi-Fi's to make sure that everyone can see the stream. So voice is great and audio is not too good. Okay, give us a brief inner moment. Let us get the Wi-Fi straight. Hold on 1 second, guys. Hey guys, can you see me? Can you hear me? You see? Guys, can you see us? Pull out your chin. See? No. I'm just gonna hold it for now. Hey guys, we good? Yes. How's everybody doing? Listen, our Wi-Fi and camera is completely crazy here in Dubai. As you can see, we're here. So give us one more minute. Give us one more minute, and we're getting the camera right back up and the Wi-Fi right back up, and we can sit down and talk to you guys, tell you all the exciting stuff that we've done here in Dubai, Token 2049. All the partnerships, and of course, you see I'm here with Mike. Mike's finally here. You finally get a chance to see him.
What's up, guys?
But it's hot. But get a chance to tell you all about our new partnerships, the staking, everything. Give us one more minute, and we will be right back. Just give us one more minute. Yeah. Okay. All right. What's up, guys? Welcome. Go ahead.
Welcome to Dubai.
Guys, welcome. So much has gone on this entire week. Guys, give a thumbs up if you can hear me. Thumbs up. Everyone, thumbs up if you can hear us. Can you hear us? Good. Can I hear? Yes. Hello? Can you guys hear us? There.
I don't know.
Can you check the link and see? We're good? Are we running?
Yeah, there's thumbs up. It's just slow. We're good though. All right.
It's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry guys.
We're getting
there. We're getting there.
That
And the test. Okay, there we go. Perfect. So, guys, again, thank you for tuning in. We have over 433 people that are watching right now. This entire week has been just amazing, right? Even, we got here Sunday and token wasn't until what? Wednesday.
Yeah.
So as soon as we got into Dubai, which was around 7, 8 o'clock at night, we went to the hotel and we immediately took the robots out and started taking them throughout Dubai at night, and we drew some really big crowds and, made some really cool connections there. Leading up into Token, we had some side events that we've been to. Guys, we've met with exchanges, we've met with venture capitalists, we've met with investors, we've met with founders, Arthur Hayes. We saw some of the biggest names in crypto. And so that's been really cool to experience. When it comes to Venture Mind, and one of the main reasons why we came out here was because we were actually raising our seed round. And we've been, I won't give away too much information on that, but it has been very successful here in Dubai with new partners coming on board that we're super excited to tell you guys about. But also just the connections, getting with key partners that can actually not just financially, but from a influencer perspective, push the needle forward with some of these exchanges and other things, and getting our foot in the door and really speaking with these teams. So we can't wait to announce these partnerships once they're fully inked and we're all ready to go. But yeah, Mike, you have anything to say? We can talk about staking because I know a lot of people have been asking questions about that. But if you guys have some answers or some questions, throw them in the chat and I can take a look at it before this computer goes dead.
Yeah, we've been all over the place here in Token 2049 and side quests, side events. Some of them overlap. Jermaine and I had a divide and conquer. And we hit events with hundreds of people. The robots came with us. We met some high-level influencers and just kept pushing. I think we've been running from about 8 a.m. to 4 a.m. for the last 6 days. So we're out here getting the name out, talking to 1 million people. We're ready to come back to Texas and continue pushing these partnerships forward.
Also, it's a lot hotter here than it is actually in Texas. Since I've touched down, anybody here tell you I've been sweating balls this entire time that I've been here in Dubai. But as you can see, Dubai is beautiful. Architecturally, building this in the middle of the desert is just absolutely beautiful. But a little bit more about the Venture Mind event. We were supposed to stream during the event. The event was from 6 to 9 p.m. And we had a photographer, videographer, DJ. So many people came. Some were really private. So one, we didn't have enough time to do the stream, just because there was just so many conversations happening and so many people that we wanted to talk to, and so many people wanted to talk to us, sit us down, because we saw them throughout Dubai. We saw them at Token 2049 and invited them to the event. Because at Token, it was so many people. Over 15,000 people. The space was small. It was big, but small for 15,000 people. It was hot. It was extremely hot. And you can't really get to a chance to know someone or talk potential partnerships in that type of environment. So that's why we decided to host our own event. And so once they came, we finally got a chance to actually sit down at the table, tell us who they are, tell us who we are, And what we're looking for when it comes to them, whether they were from an exchange and listing manager or something like that, to private investors, to different founders and tech companies for collaborations and stuff like that. So it was a little bit of everybody there at the party. So us jumping on the stream and kind of having these Wi-Fi issues that we're having right now, it probably would have taken a lot of our time out of one-on-ones that we would have with certain individuals. So the time went fast. It went so quick. Yeah. And even after 9 o'clock, we stayed till what?
12.
About midnight. Yeah, we stayed about midnight, still talking to people, still trying to get deals done. And so, we weren't here to party. You know what I mean? We were here for business. We were here to spread the word about VentureMind and to really, link up with the people that we need to. One of the main reasons we're here in Dubai was one of our partners, which we never announced, Medici. And Medici is really a lot behind the scenes when it comes to our compliance and when it actually comes to our entity setups and things like that. But also they are a big connector and an investment group that we've been partnered with for a while that we just don't really talk about. And so they invited us to Dubai specifically for a venture capitalist dinner and things like that. And so that's where we were last night. And so it went extremely well, very successful, a lot of connects, a lot of contacts. I wish I could tell you more, but you'll see really soon this quarter. So let's talk a little bit about the staking.
Yeah.
So with the staking, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but they're partying like down there in the like way down there in the pool. But with the staking, we have our new staking platform. It is fully launched and ready to go. I'm going to be dropping the links. Let me see if anybody's asking me questions. Okay, I'm going to be dropping the link in the chat here. The pool is fully funded. And the APY, and this is the long term, this is one of the pools that we're actually going to drop. But this is the first long term pool, and the APY is at 5.1%. So we'll be dropping that link. What we saw with the current staking pool, and as you guys know, that pool's closing out. And we've kind of announced that before during our AMA. But what we saw in the current pool is there was over 90% of people, contracts were up. Like they were done. Their 3 months were complete, but they didn't restake and they just kept their tokens inside the pool. And what it was doing is it was still rewarding them daily rewards. And it's like I said, over 90%. So we thought it was very unfair to the people who are actually still locked in a contract on the current staking pool because the tokens were getting drained by people whose contracts were already up. So we knew the new staking pool was coming, and that's why you haven't seen the top up yet, because we want the people that are not locked in a contract to go to the new pool and stake their tokens. And for those that are currently locked in a contract, we're actually speaking with Streamflow so that you can do an unlock contract and you can it can unlock your tokens and you can stake inside of the new pool as well, right? This is more for a long-term view. But as I mentioned in the AMA, we have some more pools that are dropping with a higher minimum for you. And this one has no minimum, but with a higher minimum in order for you to get a higher APY. Of course, the first pool that's in staking right now is for the early investors, for the early believers that believed in VentureMind when we launched, before we even launched December 11th, they knew about VentureMind and they knew the staking and everything was coming. That pool at the 44% to 107 APY was for them, right? As we get more and more people, as we mature more as a project and the price of the token matures more, now that early part is gone. They've maxed that out. They've gotten as many tokens. They've cleaned up really well. And I hope you guys are super happy that for those that truly believed in us in the beginning and stuck with us this entire time. So now we have that new pool out. And this is more generalized. This is more sustainable. And then we'll make some more announcements when we do the bigger pools and the higher minimums and things like that for the higher APY. So, but yeah, guys, if you have any questions, drop them. I don't know if you can check and see if there's any questions.
No question.
Yep, no questions. Guys, give us some questions. Come on. We have maybe like 5 minutes before my battery dies. Do you guys want to know anything, who we met or anything or anything? I'd like to say hi back to our families back in Texas. And, we'll be home tomorrow. We take off tomorrow. We leave super early. But EDU is sitting right here and Vivo is with his new owner, Mr. Mike. And look, guys, Mike is not an old man. He just grades a lot. Yeah. We're actually the same. We're actually the same age. He just graded a little bit earlier than I did.
It's a style. Vivo's in his case, ready to go. He's ready to get on the plane.
I don't see any questions.
No questions.
I don't see any questions.
No questions yet.
Yeah. So what else? What else can we tell? What else can we tell?
We met so many people, so many exchanges. Like, it's insane. We have to go through all of our messages and contacts and relink up with them next week. And
who can we tell them about this, Juicy? Who can we tell them about this? That partnership's coming. Oh man. Oh, I don't want to.
Coming.
Oh man. Dang it. What can we give them? All right.
Nothing is inked yet. We just have solid promises.
No. Okay. Well, that's 10% true.
Yeah.
I can say we visited a lot of exchanges. L-Bank, KuCoin, Bitpanda. We even stopped by Mexi, Gate. And a few others, and so that's all we could say when on that side. But we've been, I think this trip has been super successful. When people, they've heard of us, they saw us on X and different outlets for pricing and also with Cetify, I can't forget Cetify.
Yeah,
we didn't find Meta, which I'm extremely upset about, but we didn't find Meta. But I know he's here in Dubai. Maybe we'll see him tonight when we go to dinner. But I'm trying to, even with meeting up with Cetify, seeing those guys, Try Me, going to the meeting up with the Binance guys. Oh, I forgot about them. With B&B and talking with the listing guys over there, and making those connects and those contacts. Super awesome. Meeting with some different authorities here in Dubai, police department in different areas and regions, showing them the robots, showing them the dogs. Sheikh Mohammed Romain, met up with him. I actually just got off the phone with him before we did the stream. We met up with him on multi-chain day, which was like the day before token.
Yeah, Tuesday.
So yeah, it was Tuesday. So Sheikh Mohammed Romain got his personal number and everything like that, and links to his capital group and things. So we had a great conversation this morning. It's been really cool. I'm not going to toss any more names out. Seriously. But Mike's been humping, man. He went to token both days. I was spent after day one, so I went to some other investment and side projects and or parties or whatever and events. So other than that, guys, I think that is all for us. But look out for I see. Already told everyone on Discord and TG to drop their questions. Okay.
If we don't get to them, we'll have an AMA sometime.
Are they on TG? How was the chat with Hayes? What were the top 3 big takeaways? Arthur Hayes was cool. When you see people online And then you see him in person. It's like a complete 180. He was cool. He was cool. He was in a bit of a hurry. We chopped it up for a little bit, but really cool guy. Saw a little bit of his talk and speech. He's really bullish. He's really bullish on this upcoming year and next year. So yeah, super cool talking with Arthur. And our top 3 big takeaways, I guess you want to start?
Yeah, I mean,
Top 3.
I think the biggest takeaway from the events here is everyone is approachable and no one is off limits. You can meet anyone and everyone on the streets of Dubai that can help you out or have someone that they know that they want to introduce you to. And that everyone loves the robots and they're super excited about where we're headed.
Yeah.
That's like number one, is just talk to everybody.
Yeah. And I think the biggest takeaway from Dubai and from Token is when people can see you, when people can see who you are, sit down, talk to them, tell them about your project and get a feel for you, they feel better about investing. They feel better about where they're going to put their money, and that you're not a scam. And really, there are some people that came up to us and said, I looked at your white paper, I looked at your pitch deck, I looked at your website, I went through your tools. Now I see your robots. We need to talk, right? And that's how the conversation started. People come up to me and say that. And they see my name badge, the Venture Mind AI. And it's just that IRL. It defeats any type of Google Meet or Zoom or anything like that. Like actually shaking someone's hand and sitting down and having a conversation with them, and knowing that you know what you're doing, you know what you're talking about, and you know the vision and the next steps of what you're going to do with your project really means a lot to investors. So that was one of my biggest takeaways: is you got to be here. You got to step away from behind the screen, and you got to get out in front of everyone and tell them who you are. What's the plans about the venture token? Any new utility to attract new investors? Who said that? Any new utility? Well, guys, read the roadmap. You know the utility that's coming for the VNTR token, so we don't have to go over that. There's so much utility coming, so all you have to do is read the roadmap. What else?
That's the last one right now.
Yeah, that's the last one.
As you can tell, we're drinking water horse from talking to somebody hours and hours a day.
This is not vodka. This is water. No, I don't see any more questions.
No.
I don't see any more questions. No. I guess the other 2 big takeaways is it's a lot of traffic in Dubai, but also it's always good to go and support your partners or people that you're speaking with here in Dubai. Go to their events, show support, show some love, show some love. It's free. We met a lot of people going to their events that came to our events. One of the biggest groups I'll mention it. Fuck it, I'll mention it. Is Chain Up. So Chain Up. Shout out to my guy Nathaniel Marquise. We're going to be doing some really cool things with them. One of our new employees, Sydney Lorick. Mr. Sydney, he flew in on Qatar Airways. He is our government procurement officer for VentureMind. He's been in the government space and proposal and bid and government contracting space, I want to say, for close to 30 plus years. So we have some pictures together, but he actually flew out on his own, met us at Token 2049, and he had to fly back. He's in Atlanta, Georgia, but he had to fly back. But yeah, we'll be adding him to the site as one of our new employees on the government side to assist us with, landing more bids and more contracts and things like that, as opposed to, me doing it and really going through the ropes of it. He's going to be assisting with that. So he's going to be a great addition to the team. Are you guys prepared to stick with the roadmap? Because a lot of AI tools derailed from the long term. They derailed from the long-term goals. I don't know who this guy is because the AI tools derailed from long-term goals. Next question. Next question. We're talking about good stuff here. Yeah. What else? Is that it?
That's it.
That's it.
Connections.
Yep.
Connections. We met tons of projects. Have meetings with listing managers of some exchanges.
Yep.
Coming along the way down the pipe. This is just the beginning of all the work. You meet all the people and then schedule all the meetings, and then you got to follow up and get your meetings done. And so,
yeah, and this was a big event for us, but this isn't the last event.
No.
When we get back to Texas, we actually have a government meeting in Dallas that we have to attend, and then back here to Abu Dhabi with Sheikh Mohammed on May 27th or the 28th, I think the 27th to the 29th. So back out here to Abu Dhabi. Mike won't be making the trip because he's got another trip that he has to go on to. But this is a blockchain utility in Abu Dhabi with some very powerful people. So I'll be back out here within the next 2 weeks. And so, it doesn't stop.
And then we've been invited to a few other conferences. We just got to evaluate where they fall on the schedule to see if we can make it. So,
yeah. Those are later on. That one's in the Philippines, right? Or
that one's in 6 weeks, and then one in November.
Yep.
And so
combining that with also the school tour and a lot of things that we're doing with the robots, I'm not gonna lie, we've had a order of over about 100 orders for the actual purchase of the robots for the EDUs. So what were the top 3 simple but big wins adventure for this week? Great. New hire. Looks like you all crushed. It's like you all.
Sorry, we're using a laptop now.
And they're really maximize your time. The top 3 big wins. I would say new investors,
100%.
New investors, new partners on the blockchain side, and then actually getting a chance to speak with the exchanges, right? Like
face to face,
just like we're here face to face, sitting down, talking. Because one thing about exchanges, especially if you're a small cap like we are, they want to know about you. They want to know about what you're doing with the community. They ask about our community. They ask about how engaging we are with the community. What are we doing outside of what we're building, in order for sustainability, revenue, profit, tokenomics, and things like that. So when you're a small cap, you really got to go to these guys and kind of prove yourself. You know what I mean? Because exchanges have their goals and their criteria that they need to meet. And but there are special cases, and there are different things that you can bypass if you actually, they actually like you and they actually like what you're doing. So that was a couple of those with some big wins as well. So you'll see more of that. Thanks, General Dole. We appreciate it, man. Yeah. He's holding it down in Houston. I hear it's pretty rainy out there right now.
Also getting to meet all of our partners that we met here in person. That was huge.
Yeah. Oh man. The Cetify guys, they're funny. Meaning Try Me, Mexi, our listing manager. We actually met our listing manager, Echo, from Mexi. And so she was really cool. So super great to meet her. And who else did we meet?
Medici, that whole team.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Medici, some subs. Yes. So we have some really cool things coming with them as well. It's just been a great experience overall. And yeah. Oh yeah. Marianne.
Yeah, we met.
We saw Marianne. Marianne came to the Venture Mind party, the Venture Mind event, with Kiwi. That she's the founder and CEO of Kiwi. She is over all of our social media. So it was really cool to see her and her team. And yeah. She's funny. So but she was all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, she came to the event, she went to another event, went to another event. So she's been working, she's been really doing a lot of moving and shaking here in Dubai, you know, for her company and for VentureMind. So big shout out to her. But it was really cool to finally meet her. All these people we just see and talk to them on TG or Discord or something like that, or Google Meet. But it's just really great to see them in person and hang out. So, and the food here is amazing. You know, I've been eating Brazilian food at least 4 or 5 times out of the week. You know, I've been really enjoying myself. So the venue was great. KIZA was amazing. The owner, he's amazing. So we have some connections and contacts with them that we're going to be doing some really cool stuff. So yeah, but other than that, guys, listen, it's getting dark out here. The view is amazing. We're actually here at the First Collection in Jumeirah Village Circle. And yeah.
Awesome hotel.
Awesome. Great. But other than that, guys, listen, we're here for you. We came to Dubai to spread the word about VentureMind and show our community that we're not static, that we're dynamic. We got on a plane and you know, been away from our families and things like that. And so I really have a great vision for us and how it can make sure that the community is taken care of, that we build great product, and we also make our clients and our investors very happy as well. So it's been a great experience, and I hope you guys we have so much editing of videos and photos and all types of stuff that we'll be pushing, you know, all throughout next week. But we got a lot of work to do when we get back. You know, there's so many people that are requesting information and different deals that we have to sign and finish and negotiate and talk about. So this is kind of just the starter of finishing all of that out, right? And so you'll start to see those roll out, and as we, you know, put the name and put the ink down, then we'll make those announcements to the community and how that's going to affect, you know, token holders. And I think you guys would be really happy. So other than that,
one last question.
Yeah, if you could only accomplish 3 things this year for venture and the success, what would those 3 things be 1 year time?
I mean,
there's so much to accomplish. 3 things.
We don't.
You can't limit us like that.
Yeah, we will never only accomplish 3 things.
Yeah, I mean, you can't limit us like that. I mean, listen, we have robotic development and software teleoperation stuff that we still have to develop out. We have our AI agents, and then upgrading the platform for more agents to be as simple as you using them and deploying them, that we have to develop out more. Our staking platform is live. I'm going to drop the link for that, and that's going to evolve with multiple pools as well, especially for the robot operators. Yeah. Our beta launch for the teleoperations, getting more clients, bringing in more revenue and profitability, which 30% goes back into the token buyback in order to create those new pools and things like that. There's so much, and we're gonna accomplish it all. So no, we don't put numbers on 3 things or 10 things or 5 things or anything like that. But great question though. Question. But guys, thank you so much. Yeah. We appreciate it. I think Viv is actually here, but we got to punch out. So we got to go eat. We haven't eaten anything all day. But we love you guys. We can't wait to see you back and get back home. And, you know, until then, we'll see you.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping in.
Let's see.